And now the story becomes Philip Rivers, his first extended NFL action. Backup Michael Turner do some damage. 2nd and 10 for Rivers. Rivers, pressure coming, gets rid of it, swings one for the touchdown. Malcolm Floyd. First NFL touchdown for Philip Rivers.
129 yards on the ground for LaDainian Tomlinson, including a touchdown tonight. Will he get it again? No, now it's Rivers. Rolling and throwing and touchdown, and it's Antonio Gates. So they asked him to make a play twice on that series, and he's got his first touchdown pass as a starter.
12:20 left to play. Rivers stands in, lofts it in the end zone, touchdown. Vincent Jackson.
2nd down, short 7. 9th play of the drive. He's going deep. Wide open, he's got Malcolm Floyd for a touchdown. He beat Roll and Reed on a 31-yard strike.
And they will bite on pump fakes and double moves. And that's just what happened there. And that's how Philip Rivers was able to get that one up and down.
Down 10 to the world champions. 3rd down and 2 from the 9-yard line. Little fade, a jump ball, and it is caught for the touchdown by Malcolm Floyd.
Let's let him be an NFL quarterback. Let's let him play, and he's come through.
Very much in control and command. Remember, only his 4th ever start. Didn't start any game over the last 2 years. Just watch Drew Brees do his thing. Now Rivers over the middle. I'll say it's a coming out party. Touchdown Gates.
As a receiver in the slot, a 4-receiver set for San Diego on a 3rd and 3. Rivers under pressure, floats it to Gates. 1st down, stays on his feet. Antonio Gates breaking to the clear for the touchdown. Out with a hamstring injury. He suffered it in practice on Thursday. On 1st down. There he goes. Rivers looking deep. Separation. Caught by Jackson. Touchdown, San Diego.
The problem is, Kevin, the crowd noise. It's very hard to get off on the count.
The fake to LT, the touchdown pass to Gates, and just like that, we've got a ball game in Kansas City. That was a touchdown pass of a yard. Here comes Allen. There's the pass to LaDainian Tomlinson, and there he goes on a foot race with Knight in for 6. What a call! And the Chargers are back in it. A 37-yard catch and run to LaDainian Tomlinson.
And now the Chargers have been able to work the clock down as we approach 4 minutes remaining. Rivers, Tomlinson, touchdown!
So much for Marty Ball.
1st down, San Diego at the Cincinnati 46. Rivers with time, gonna go deep, has a man wide open. That is a touchdown, Malcolm Floyd.
Watch Philip Rivers right here. There's the pump fake. That throws the secondary of the Bengals, and Floyd gets deep.
On 2nd and goal. Inside the 5 to the end zone, and a touchdown for Brandon Manumaleuna. Rivers pulls it down, gonna run, looking now, pitches for the touchdown to Brandon Manumaleuna.
How about Philip Rivers? How about Philip Rivers not crossing the line of scrimmage and dumping that little thing off to Brandon Manumaleuna? How do you defend that?
A guy like that today is a breath of fresh air.
Amen. 3rd and 3, and that pass is caught by Tomlinson. And here goes touchdown number 101. 2nd and goal. Trips left. Rivers to the left. Rivers throws to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Vincent Jackson.
6'5" guy. What you can do is just throw it to the back pylon. He's the outside receiver here, and he's just going to run to that pylon. You just throw it right back to that end pylon where either he's going to get it for a touchdown.
2nd and 10. Looking in the end zone. Touchdown. Antonio Gates. And that time Rivers put it on him. An 11-yard strike.
And boy, have they been efficient this year inside the 20, inside the gold zone. 2nd and 8, and Rivers to the end zone, and it's pulled down for the touchdown. It's Antonio Gates boxing out.
Let's see if they got something different here.
Rivers throws it up for grabs, and it's pulled down by Gates again with Lynch appealing to a teammate. Hey, somebody help me out. Gates with a 2nd touchdown in the game.
Chargers going with 2 tight ends and only 1 wide receiver. And that's Jackson. And Rivers looking for Jackson. Looking for somebody. Throws for Jackson. Touchdown. He ran the entire width of the end zone while Rivers bought time, and no one stayed on tight coverage. And Vincent Jackson has his 4th touchdown of the season, taking full advantage of. 2nd and 10. He's going deep, and he's got a man open. Jackson, touchdown! Oh my, Vincent Jackson! They let him go, and look at the Charger sidelines.
Look at the pocket that forms for Philip Rivers, giving him perfect protection. Absolutely perfect protection. Just surrounds him, gives him the space to step up into this throw, which he needs to step up into. But you're behind by 3 yards?
And Tomlinson, you have to respect the pass because he's thrown for 2 touchdowns this season. 6 in his career. Wide open. Antonio Gates. Gates and the Chargers a touchdown. One of the most successful teams in the red zone. They've come away with points 57 to 59. Coming into today and a touchdown to Vincent Jackson. Philip Rivers limping off. How on earth did that ball get in there?
They're trying to make it a 17-point game. The fake, and then the pass caught by Neal for a touchdown. Lorenzo Neal, the fullback.
When you're down in this area, you're trying to get the ball to him.
On 2nd and 10. Rivers throws, and it's caught, and it's a touchdown for Antonio Gates, who makes the catch, stays in bounds, and crosses into the end zone.
It's a 1st and 20 now, back up to the 27. With a play action, going deep to the end zone. The ball is caught. Vincent Jackson has the game's opening touchdown. Right over Al Harris.
This is a case in point where it's nice to be 6'5" and good coverage on the outside, but Philip Rivers, that is a perfect throw.
Gates slot left. 2nd down, pass. It's Buster Davis. He touched the pylon and they give him the touchdown. San Diego, 2nd down and 7. Faking reverse to Gates. Tossing it to Tomlinson. High stepping it in for the touchdown. Look at Jeremy Clary, number 66, lined up on the right side on 3rd and 1. And now it's Rivers. He's actually looking at Clary. Now he's going to take off, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. His 1st career rushing touchdown, Philip Rivers. With a 2nd down and 6, they can pick up the 1st inside the 3. Rivers, toss, breaking the tackle. It's Gates, and he dives in for the touchdown. Broke away from Dominique Foxworth.
It's hard to do it. They line him up everywhere all over the field.
2nd down. Rivers is going for Jackson, who's open. Jackson in the back of the end zone, and he comes home to Colorado and finds the end zone.
Vincent Jackson to the quarterback's right. Nice throw over the top. Good move by Vincent Jackson.
Just across midfield to Houston 49. Rivers going down the middle, wide open and caught by Antonio Gates to the 5 and a touchdown. Tomlinson and Lorenzo Neal in the backfield. Rivers. Oh, right up the seam. 5 to the 1 to the goal line.
Did he stretch it out? Yes, he did.
Antonio Gates. 31 yards.
throws. That's complete to Gates inside the 5. Touchdown, making Chris Chambers. Chris Chambers with his first touchdown as a member of the San Diego Chargers. It's a first down at the 24. Rivers looking for the end zone. That is into the end zone and caught by Antonio Gates.
Philip Rivers and the passing game have come to life. You can't drop it in any better than Rivers did right there to Gates.
8 runs and 16 passes so far for the Chargers versus this defense.
That's regular season, 12-1. Throw deep down the middle to Gates. He's open for the touchdown. They forgot Antonio Gates, and Rivers found him in the clear. Throw in the end zone, wide open Chambers for a touchdown. They left him alone by 5 yards. As you mentioned, not only on the field, but off the field. Tomlinson. He's in the pattern, but it's Gates all alone for the touchdown. How open Antonio Gates got behind Ray Lewis. 2nd and 10. Rivers, lots of time this time, and he fires long, has a man, Jackson for a touchdown. Vincent Jackson, beautifully thrown by Philip Rivers.
And Wesley at the very end, but the pass rush was negated by the run, and then you get the play action. Philip Rivers has time to drop it in over the top.
First and goal. Got rid of it. Tomlinson, right side, touchdown.
Philip Rivers with a face full of Kyle Vanden Bosch. A wonderful pass over to LaDainian Tomlinson. He knew he was going down.
Gonna throw it up again for Gates. Did he catch a touchdown?
And the 6'4" Antonio Gates goes up, wins the jump ball. This time Michael Griffin didn't know where the ball was.
Sproles and Pinnock in the backfield. Rivers being rushed, throws, touchdown! Brandon Manavaliona.
Tomlinson off the field again. Sproles is the back. Legerdu Nane out of Boise State is the 4th receiver. And Rivers throws to Chambers. Breaks the play. Touchdown, San Diego.
Rivers throws inside the 5. LT, touchdown. Rivers going to throw for it. Going to go to the end zone. It is caught. Chris Chambers pulled it down for the touchdown.
Look at this. Philip Rivers just able to stand and step up into it. And Washington somehow lost track of Chambers and didn't realize that he had dropped a couple yards back behind him.
On 2nd and 6. Rivers has time to plant the feet. Find his man at the 4. It's Vincent Jackson, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, San Diego.
Rivers throwing corner to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Vincent Jackson. Little pump fake. Down the sideline. Caught. It is a touchdown. Chris Chambers. What a throw by Philip Rivers.
But if you were a betting man, I'd say you're not going to see a prettier pass than this pass by Philip Rivers. Look at Chris Chambers. This is going to be right between the corner and the safety. Bethea a little late coming over.
Screen for Sproles. With blocking. First down and down the sideline, and he's gone. Touchdown, San Diego. 56 yards.
After the 16-yard pass. Rivers going deep. Chambers, touchdown. Chargers are driving. They have a first down on the 24 of the Panthers. Going again to the air. Rivers. Gates. Touchdown. Rivers stepping up. Touchdown, Vincent Jackson. Trying to get the attention of his wide receivers. Goes deep, and it's caught by Chambers, and Chris Chambers is in the end zone for a touchdown. What a throw by Philip Rivers. Museum of Art in Denver as we return to these athletic artists, and Rivers firing toward the end zone, caught by Chambers. No.
It signals signal touchdown.
There's the signal.
You hear the term throwing to the backside shoulder. That's throwing to the backside shoulder. Has he got it? Has he got position? He has got possession.
2nd and 6. Rivers swings it to Sproles, and Sproles with a quick move to the 50, to the 40, 30. He's got one man to beat at the 10, and Darren Sproles has a touchdown for San Diego. Oh my!
Teams do have the whole week to break footballs in. 2nd and goal out of the backfield. The fullback, Mike Colbert, touchdown. At the end, Chris Jenkins, the nose tackle, headed to the locker room. Rivers with time, down the middle, touchdown, Chambers. Tomlinson marked down shy of a 6. Rivers, Gates, got it, touchdown. On the rookie, Dwight Lowry.
Into the red zone. For the 3rd time in this game, and a touchdown pass to Gates. Rivers to Gates.
2nd down and 12 of the 17.
Rivers
Going into the end zone. Touchdown, Chambers. 17 yards against his former team. His 5th touchdown of the season.
Yeah, he did. That's how he got open.
Here's Darren Sproles in the backfield now, and they fake it to him. And Rivers steps up, and Rivers is going deep for Floyd. And Malcolm Floyd makes the catch for a touchdown. They still have 2 timeouts. The ball is at the 4-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Rivers looks that way, then throws over the middle and finds the open man. That's Jackson for a touchdown. The play fake. The pass caught by Gates. Touchdown, San Diego.
Rivers takes the snap. Back to throw. Rushes on, throws into the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Caught by Malcolm Floyd.
3rd and goal from the 12 for San Diego. Rivers out of the shotgun.
And look at Buffalo showing blitz right here. We'll see if they bring it, and they do.
They got it picked up. He got time. Complete for the score, Buffalo. Buffalo did not do the job there defensively. Is there any flag? No flag. So Rivers, excellent drill pass to Vincent Jackson there. And San Diego with the score.
Move Jackson, one of those big receivers, to the left side. Rivers steps up, goes underneath. It's Tomlinson who makes the move for the touchdown. LT able to break free from Jonathan Vilma. So they take advantage of that remixed secondary. And it's 1st and 10. And Rivers to the end zone, and that's out of bounds. Only 1 foot in for Antonio Gates. Cannot be challenged by New Orleans. It'll have to come up top. Right foot's down, left foot's in. And now an overrule. 3rd and 1. They fake to Tomlinson. They go to the end zone to Jackson, and he dives for it. Touchdown, Chargers.
Rivers in the shotgun with Tomlinson. Here's Rivers stepping up over the middle. Touchdown, Floyd. Rivers in the shotgun. Tomlinson right next to him. Here's Rivers. Over the middle, caught, touchdown.
Maliuna sets up in the slot to the right, stays in the block. Rivers has time. Rivers going deep into a lot of coverage, but he's able to thread it into Vincent Jackson for a touchdown. San Diego's had the ball over 6 minutes. Rivers throwing, and that is caught for the touchdown. So Jacob Hester, the rookie out of LSU.
They need to get to the 2 for a first down. Rivers with Sproles on the screen. Sproles is in. They thought they kind of jump-started it with the win against the Jets and then the win against New England, but it never really happened. Third down, Rivers wide open. Vincent Jackson. Touchdown, San Diego. 59 yards. And, you know, with great players, you compare them to themselves.
Yeah, really.
Not the rank and file. You're comparing him to LaDainian Tomlinson in his prime. Little screen for Sproles with a block. Sproles going to walk right in. He had Mike Goff leading the way, and it was easy for Darren Sproles.
Rivers padding his numbers here in the fourth quarter. Desperation mode for San Diego. Shotgun. Rivers throwing, and the floater is caught by Floyd. Touchdown, San Diego. So the Chargers still alive, and third and less than a yard for San Diego. They trail 21-16. Fake the handoff. Rivers throwing, open man, Jackson, touchdown, San Diego. A desperate rally by the Chargers to keep their playoff hopes alive. Incredible. Chargers lead 22-21 with 36 seconds remaining.
By Antonio Bryant. Play fake. Going to the far side. Complete. This is Brandon Malumalu to the end zone. Rivers on the move. Looking. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. Antonio Gates. His 7th TD catch of the season, and the Chargers reclaim the lead.
And that's exactly in the back of the end zone. See Gates coming across. Look how he makes himself a target. 3rd and goal. Rivers on the move, throwing, corner of the end zone, touchdown. Antonio Gates again. 2nd and 8. Rivers to throw. Screen, near side, Sproles, 25-20, up the sideline, touchdown!
Rivers rolls to his right, buys time, then throws. 2 Chargers are there, and Malumalu makes the catch for the touchdown. Plenty of gas tonight. 3rd down and 3. With 3 backs behind Rivers in the backfield that time. Here is Sproles to the end zone.
Especially in the overtime. A gain of 12, and on 1st down, another play action. And Rivers going for the deep ball for Vincent Jackson. And Jackson makes the catch. Touchdown, San Diego. 2 minutes into the game.
Does he make the catch? He's got it. Both arms around it. Goes to the ground.
Touchdown, San Diego. Legadou Nane at their team facilities, those Lombardi trophies. 2 minutes away from being a game away from playing for a Super Bowl berth. And first, though, Sproles says, hey, don't forget about us. Sproles takes it for the touchdown, 62 yards.
Well, I tell you, that takes the speed from the running back position.
2nd down. Upstairs, man was open. Oh! And it's a touchdown to Vincent Jackson. Jackson with the score, and the Chargers take the lead.
How athletic was that? He lets that ball go early. Vincent Jackson's now looks. Talk about anticipation. And look at this athletic move to go get the football. No one else can catch it but my guy.
3rd and 3 call out of the shotgun. Rivers changing the play perhaps. Brings Jackson in tighter on the inside. And then throws wide open. Sproles. Can they catch him? 50, 40, 30, 20. He is to the 5. Touchdown, San Diego. Oh, my. 3rd and 18. They pick up the corner blitz. Throwing deep downfield for Jackson. Touchdown, Vincent Jackson.
Rivers lets it go. Looks like it's going to be 5 yards overthrown, but it's perfect. Right in the middle of the end zone.
Gates and Jackson to the left. Rivers going to try to run it in, and does!
Third and goal. And Rivers throws, and that will be caught, but there's a flag on the play. Lost 30 pounds, was worried about his life, and came back last year and played. Rivers throws, and that's Gates making the catch, staying in bounds, and Gates is going to bowl his way into the end zone for a touchdown. The ball is at the 13-yard line. And Rivers protected well this time. Throws inside the 10. There goes Chambers. Touchdown, San Diego.
Rivers pass completed Chambers.
Nane in motion. Rivers. Back in the end zone. Touchdown. Vincent Jackson.
Underneath, wide open is Floyd. Malcolm Floyd for the touchdown. Dorsey almost offside. Fake to LT. Rivers looking. Anyone open? Yes, touchdown, Vincent Jackson. Wow, with all that time, Rivers waiting for Jackson to maneuver the little ad-lib pattern for a score.
Playground football. Rivers directing traffic and firing.
Here comes the blitz. And the throw to the wide open Sproles. One man to beat. It's McGraw. And it's Sproles sprinting downfield and galloping into the end zone. Oh my.
Empty backfield. Rivers has him spread out. Looks, throws, wide open Jackson. That's the way it was supposed to be, apparently. He did all the work all the way down the field.
At least tried. No answers.
Pass, end zone, caught, touchdown, San Diego, Vincent Jackson. Fake to LT, man open, touchdown, Chris Wilson. 28 seconds, Rivers heaves it to the end zone, open, Jackson! Touchdown, San Diego! Right down the field, 80 yards. Ending with an 18-yard touchdown pass. Rivers jogs all the way back down to his own 20.
Oh, shoot, it took everything Philip Rivers had not to run to the Giant bench.
Blitz coming, they pick it up. Out of the backfield, making the reception into the end zone is Mike Tolbert.
A lot of checking going on by Rivers right now.
Pump fake. Wide open, Nene. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Nane. Legadou Nane, who also has emerged. Rivers to Gates, and that's a touchdown if there's a flag down.
Gates working his magic in the middle here. How about that catch? And then he knows where the end zone is.
Under 3 minutes left in the half. Rivers over the middle. Touchdown, Gates. His second of the game. Antonio Gates having a field day against the Chiefs.
Tolbert will be in that offset eye, and Rivers right to work on 1st and 10. Tolbert. And gets a block downfield by Vincent Jackson and by Floyd, and there he goes! And he is in for the touchdown! What a great catch and run!
How to really understand how to help in pass protection and pick up the unblocked defender. All those things, being smart about the game, is what he picked up from Marshall.
2nd and 7, setting up the screenplay. Here is Sproles. He got a block from Dielman. Ahead of him now, he's got Vasquez. He has a block from Vincent Jackson. He'll slice in for the touchdown. A 31-yard catch and run for the TD by Darren Sproles.
And an excellent throw by Philip Rivers.
39 yards on a 3rd and 12. And Rivers going for the touchdown. He's going to have it. Antonio Gates. Rivers with his 100th career touchdown pass.
Oh, boy, he gets hit just as he's throwing the football.
Trying to stop him inside the 5, like the Chargers did last week down at the 1 against Dallas. On 3rd and goal, San Diego has a touchdown. They go right back to Gates for the score.
He doesn't get open. He gets wide open.
Going for Vincent Jackson to the end zone. Diving catch. Will they give it to him? Yes, they do. Touchdown, San Diego.
He plants his foot perfectly, so he is going full speed when he comes out.
Now facing a 2nd and 4. Pass caught. Touchdown, San Diego. Vincent Jackson.
But what a throw by Philip Rivers. He got every bit of it to get it in there just before Leon Hall could recover and knock it down.
Rivers under pressure. Wide open is Gates. And Gates will walk in for the touchdown.
That was all Philip Rivers. Because he fled the pocket and had the wherewithal to be able to keep his eyes down the field, he forced the line of scrimmage.
Tennessee needs to stop in the worst way. Sproles, touchdown.
That's a page right out of the Bill Walsh book. Just an arrow route back underneath.
They'll go from the gun. Rivers. Corner of the end zone. It's caught. Is he in? Yes. Touchdown, Gates.
Rivers going to the end zone, and he's got his man. Touchdown, San Diego. Sproles in the backfield. Rivers sneaks it across for the San Diego touchdown.
Rivers across the middle, touchdown, San Diego, and it's Antonio Gates. Another 3rd down conversion, this one in the red zone, inside the 5, and Rivers' first touchdown pass of the season. First down and going deep, wide open, nobody out. On Nene, and he'll score easily.
Chris Wilson in motion. Rivers steps up over the middle. Gates, touchdown. Sproles in the backfield. Rivers, short drop in the corner. Touchdown. Gates again. That's the difference between 40 and 60 million. Nothing, according to Coach Saban. Here's Rivers up top. Caught. Touchdown, Malcolm Floyd. And that's a $60 million play there.
Well, like I said earlier, unless you've been living off planet, Philip Rivers is a really, really, really good quarterback. He couldn't stay on the field in past years. 1st and goal. Plenty of time, and a touchdown. Malcolm Floyd, Rivers with a strike. Touchdown, San Diego. And the Chargers now climbing back into it. They'll back it up for San Diego. They still have an opportunity here. It's a 3rd and goal, but the ball is at the 12-yard line. 8-point disparity. 6:44 to go. Shotgun formation. Here comes the rush. Rivers gets rid of it. Touchdown! Rivers to Gates.
Good drive by the Cardinals, which started, rather by the Chargers, which started at their 11. Rivers puts it up deep for Gates. Touchdown! Play of this drive. 5 runs, 3 passes. Here's pass number 4. Rivers wide open. Touchdown! Antonio Gates with another one.
Tolbert back in against the 4-man secondary. 2nd down and 5. Rivers right on the money. What a catch by Gates for the touchdown. His league-leading 7th of the year. 19-yard pass.
But Philip Rivers is knocking on the door for more.
Gates is out. 1st and 10. Go! He's got Floyd! Touchdown! San Diego! 41-yard hit.
Down by 10. Chargers have it 1st and goal at the Rams 5-yard line.
Rivers buying time with his feet. What a play. Touchdown, San Diego. Buster Davis.
Steve Spagnuolo just knows this is sandlot football now. Philip Rivers comes outside in the quick release. Boom, watch how quick he gets rid of that ball. There was a little seam to get that ball in there. Norm, little shoulder shimmy there.
Pass caught. Gates. First catch of the day is good for a touchdown.
Brought down at the 48 of Tennessee. New set of downs for San Diego. Play action. Rivers throwing up top, looping to Gates. Antonio Gates is gone. Touchdown, San Diego. 3rd and 5.
You can see they got 2 men looking at him too, don't you?
We'll see if Rivers looks in that direction. Rivers throwing underneath. Darren Sproles. Did he get there? He did. Touchdown, San Diego.
Darren Sproles, this is a touchdown once you hit the inside of the pylon.
McMichael and Wilson, double tight end set, a bootleg for Phillips. Sets, he's going to throw the long ball. Looking to go the distance. Ajira Tutu has got it. Touchdown, San Diego. Home run ball from Philip Rivers.
Is there a better thrower of the home run ball in this league than Philip Rivers? I don't think so.
First down just outside the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation. Rivers steps up. He throws. End zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Randy McMichael. With Sproles in the backfield, just parallel to Philip Rivers. Shotgun. Rivers has time. Rivers throws. End zone. It's caught by McMichael. Touchdown, San Diego.
You sure that wasn't Antonio Gates with one hand in the back of the end zone? What a catch by McMichael.
Second of the day for McMichael. Philip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown, and Gates is loving it. Tolbert releases out of the backfield. Spread formation here for the Chargers. Rivers, timing play, rainbow, touchdown, Ajira Tutu. San Diego takes the lead. 28 yards.
Play 12 of the drive. Same look at the bottom of the screen with McMichael and Creighton. They covered it again. In the back of the end zone, it's caught by Malcolm Floyd. Touchdown, San Diego. Over the 40. Creighton. Right past Dawkins. Creighton on a run. Patrick Creighton. Got it all. Touchdown, San Diego. This would be big for Denver's defense. 3rd and 9. Bring in a bunch of people. Rivers got rid of it, got Sproles. Open field, Darren Sproles. He goes all the way. Touchdown, San Diego. A blitz beater for 57 yards.
He's in the prime of his career. He's going to put up some astronomical numbers before he's done.
And going to throw for the 4th touchdown of the night. That's Jacob Hester.
Rivers to the end zone, wide open. Gates, touchdown, Chargers.
At the 17. Rivers throwing in the corner. Touchdown! Malcolm Floyd, 17 yards, and the Chargers waste no time. Rivers in the end zone. Oh, touchdown! Malcolm Floyd again. It can move as long as it doesn't move when it's against the ground.
From the 42 on a 2nd and 8. Rivers, deep ball for Jackson, and he makes the catch. And Jackson will score.
And Philip Rivers knows this. He knows if you just throw it up, Vincent Jackson can go get it for you.
Kelly Washington is checked back in for San Diego. Rivers, Jackson, touchdown. Rivers playing another Rivers-like game, 18 of 24 for 252 yards. 3rd and 8. Rivers, Jackson, touchdown.
trick for Vincent Jackson.
For the Chargers, 1:33 remaining. Philip Rivers, ball caught. Kelly Washington, touchdown, San Diego.
Rivers with time, wide open, touchdown Chargers.
Yeah, but let's not give him a touchdown. Let's force him to kick a field goal.
Pressure backside, Rivers moving, looking. There's his man, Tolbert. Touchdown.
All kinds of time. Back in the end zone. Touchdown. Vincent Jackson.
That's unbelievable play by Rivers. It is.
Gets all kinds of time. Goes to the end zone. And it is caught for a touchdown. What a grab by Jackson.
Vincent Jackson just comes out of nowhere, shakes to the inside. I thought Rivers was trying to throw this to the back of the end zone to Walters.
Look at 24, Arrington. He thinks he's going to make a pick.
He's going to catch it, and what a just run through the catch.
But he wants him to just use the speed. Don't try to make too many moves. Rivers, play fake. Look at the time. Rivers, deep ball up in the air, separation, and Jackson with a lunging grab. He wasn't touched, and Jackson will take it in for the touchdown. Rivers to Jackson, 55 yards.
Rivers will run it, and he is in. Took a shot from Quentin Carter, but was able to cross the plane with the football, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
Not something we normally see out of Philip Rivers, pulling the ball down and running. They have struggled today in that part of the field.
Is that my question?
I think it was.
And here's Rivers throwing deep. Touchdown! Malcolm Floyd outrunning the secondary. A 42-yard touchdown pass play.
Rivers. End zone. Gates. Touchdown, San Diego. Right over Josh Monga.
Touchdown. You get this close, you need to try every shot you can at 7 points.
And they get 7. Antonio Gates. Vincent Jackson to the end zone, and that's a touchdown for San Diego, making it a 2-score game.
Typically, you might have gone up and killed or used a timeout. They got plenty of time to do that because they got to think about the next drive as well.
Look into the end zone, wide open, it's Jackson.
Matthews play fake. Rivers loads it and airs it to the corner of the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Vincent Brown.
Typical San Diego Charger vertical shot. 1 versus 2, and somehow 1 wins.
First and goal for the Chargers. Play action, Rivers rolls, throws. He's got Hester, the fullback, for the touchdown. Jacob Hester, 7-yard touchdown catch. Chargers are right back in the thick of it.
Rivers. End zone. Touchdown, San Diego. Antonio Gates. End zone. Jackson. Touchdown, San Diego.
Lovie Smith said the best game of 2 corners that I've ever seen. Oh, that was some nice little stutter move by Jackson to the outside. And he had to hold the football that time, Philip Rivers. And look how close it was.
Empty backfield. Chargers trying to add to their lead. Rivers throws. End zone. Caught by Gates. Touchdown, San Diego.
Vincent Brown, the rookie out of San Diego State. And that third receiver spot. Good blitz pickup by Tolbert as Rivers throws for Brown, who holds on. Touchdown, San Diego.
Boy, this Vincent Brown, this rookie out of San Diego State.
Gabbert was intercepted. Rivers trying to make him pay for it. Phillip with time and a shot downfield for Jackson. Got it. Holds on. Touchdown, San Diego.
Phenomenal. Tremendous job by Vincent Jackson. Great catch, outstanding throw, but it's the release that he gets on the line of scrimmage that makes this real special.
Rivers a deep shot. Stepping free, Malcolm Floyd all the way home. Touchdown before it got knocked out. Touchdown, San Diego, 52 yards.
Play action pass. 2 deep zone, great protection. Vincent Jackson was screaming down the middle to hold DeJuan Landry, the onside safety, and there's a dead zone between the corner and the safety, and Phillip Rivers throws another perfect ball. You think he loves the play?
Oh, this guy's got a passion for the game. And
Gaither with a good block. And is a touchdown. Antonio Gates in the back of the end zone. Blitz. Touchdown. Gates.
Yellow, yellow.
11th play of the drive. Chipping away at this Buffalo D. That's caught. Drayton broke 2 tackles. McKelvin couldn't get him.
Coming to the inside. 2nd down and 10. And going to the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by Malcolm Floyd.
Rivers, end zone, touchdown, San Diego, Malcolm Floyd.
10th play of this drive. 3rd and 9. Rivers. It is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Antonio Gates. 3rd and 7. Rivers to the end zone. Is he out? No, he's in. Touchdown, Vincent Jackson. Ends up as the champs of the AFC West. Rivers with the throw. Oh, what a catch by Floyd. Cuts to the right, to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Malcolm Floyd.
3rd and goal at the 7. The Chargers were snuffed inside the 10 in the first quarter. Rivers. Trouble. Not trouble. Touchdown, San Diego, Malcolm Floyd.
All starts because Phillip Rivers creates space for himself, climbing the pocket. Nice job by the offensive line, but see him climb up.
3rd and goal for San Diego. Rivers out of trouble, throwing. Touchdown! That'll stand. Dante Rosario. Rivers floats one. Touchdown! Rosario for the 2nd time. Rivers over the middle. Touchdown! Number 3 for Dante Rosario.
Here in Kansas City.
Ronnie Brown is out. Daniels back there in the secondary watching, and that's a touchdown pass of 4 yards. It goes to Eddie Royal. 2 tight ends, 2nd and goal at the 4. Good time. Rivers, touchdown.
They can win football games with their offense.
And that's Brown in the backfield on 3rd down and 6. Saints blitz, they pick it up, and it is Robert Meacham for the touchdown.
It's really a nice throw that time by Phillip Rivers. And for Meacham, he's not gotten off to a good start. Does he hold on all the way through? Absolutely.
And they put a few seconds back on the clock. You saw Turner saying I called it earlier, and they put 5 more back on. And Rivers will go deep, and open again is Meacham, and Meacham is able to fend off White and take it into the end zone.
390. Now 2nd and 6. And Rivers throws complete for the touchdown to Gates.
Beautiful work.
Just beating the play clock is Rivers. Over the middle for Gates, a touchdown again. Number 2 on the night.
Rivers in the shotgun. Again, he'll pass on 1st down.
Far side, Gates has got it. And in for the touchdown.
Gates is too big and strong. He pushes off, breaks to the edge. Philip Rivers puts it on time.
First down at the 13-yard line of Kansas City. Rivers throw, back shoulder, touchdown, Malcolm Floyd.
And they got the first down, caught by Denario Alexander, and stays on his feet. Now it's a foot race. Being chased by Leonard Johnson. There he goes. And he's going to go in for the touchdown after the missed tackle against the worst pass defense in the NFL. Here's the next Lewis. To the end zone. Caught for a touchdown, Antonio Gates. Again working on rookie Mark Barron. 13-yard strike. How about that drive over 8 minutes? First and goal at the 3. Rivers has just thrown his third touchdown pass. Malcolm Floyd, a 3-yard reception. Rivers, touchdown, Denario Alexander. On 4th and 1, Rivers, what a catch by Alexander. That is a touchdown. Carter was beaten.
The best of any quarterback in the National Football League. But when you're going up against someone as tall as Alexander and you're 5'9". Low snap handled by Rivers. Throws. Touchdown. Malcolm Floyd. And the slam. 21 yards on the hookup. Chargers go in front.
Rivers goes long. Man is open. Alexander has it this time. There is a flag on the field. Will the touchdown hold up?
I think it will. It's a double move.
Go up top. Lob it. Floyd's got it for the touchdown. What a drive.
Yeah, Philip Rivers got to use all the play clock up.
Throws it. Ball is caught. What a catch for the touchdown.
Some single coverage outside. This is what this is. Philip Rivers, what did he say? I'm going to throw it up.
First and goal for the Chargers. Rivers throwing for the corner for Gates. He made the catch. They're waiting for a signal. Touchdown. There's the call.
The previous play is under review.
Well, that one looks good. That one looks like he made it.
Constantly changing the players up front. You're constantly winding up on your back. It's hard to trust the protection.
Takes a deep drop and fires the long ball. Caught. Touchdown. What a pass. The catch by Denario Alexander.
Perfect throw there by Philip Rivers in the back of the end zone. Gets it done.
All the way, push it.
Oh, he's got somebody.
Yes, he does. It is Antonio Gates. Touchdown, Chargers.
Still get a first down inside the 1. First and 10 to the end zone. Rivers, Gates.
Hey, load it.
Empty backfield now on 2nd and 9. Rivers. Alexander with the touchdown. 34 yards.
With only Nick Hartwick remaining from last year's offensive line to center. And it's to Matthews, and it's a touchdown. Rivers, Matthews, one play, touchdown San Diego. Has time to change things. Looking left, throwing left, hitting left to Royal. Touchdown San Diego. 26 seconds to go in the half. Rivers under duress, but dumps it off and tackled just near the end zone is Vincent Brown. Vincent Brown injured last year and expect big things out of this local product. Jonathan Joseph, who knocked Floyd out. Rivers. Eddie Royal again. It's a touchdown. His 4th touchdown pass. There is a flag.
Looked like if you ran it off the left side, there's a big old opening. Rivers throws outside, complete to the 5, diving for the pylon. Look at his leaning out for a short guy. On this drive. Rivers, good protection. All kinds of time, wide open at the 5-yard line to the end zone is Eddie Royal.
Rivers changing people around in the backfield. Quick pass to Eddie Royal. Gets the block to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown!
Well, how big of a day is Eddie Royal having? The first blocker, King Dunlap. Then Reinhardt back to the inside.
From the gun. Rivers throws, end zone. Gates has got it! Antonio Gates, touchdown, San Diego.
Rivers on 2nd and 4. He fires downfield for Woodhead. Touchdown!
Well, watch him against Bruce Carter on the outside. I think this was late hands. Let's see if Danny Woodhead waits till the last second before he extends to that ball. Kind of caught Bruce Carter.
Rivers on 1st down. Looking end zone. He throws. Touchdown! 2nd of the game, Danny Woodhead. From the 44. Rivers steps up and throws. Antonio Gates. Touchdown, Chargers. 56 yards from Rivers to Gates.
In Oakland. On the shovel. Woodhead accelerating for the score. Touchdown, San Diego. 14-point lead for Oakland. Rivers operating out of the gun on a 2nd and 2 inside the 10. Rivers will throw. Breaking a tackle, Keenan Allen. Touchdown, San Diego.
Almost unreachable praise. 2nd and 9, play action. Rivers taking a shot, end zone. Touchdown! Keenan Allen on fire on that drive.
What a throw by Philip Rivers.
Right down front, 7-0. 1st and 10. Play action from Rivers. Sideline wide open is Royal lunging. Touchdown.
Did he? Oh, he flew all the way in there, yeah.
Wide receiver screen for Royal. Turns it upfield. They're not going to stop him. Eddie Royal. Touchdown, San Diego. DJ Fluker. San Diego trails Washington by 10. Chargers are driving. Shotgun for Rivers. Rivers will take a shot. End zone. Caught. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, San Diego.
From the 6. Got the catch at the 5, and Woodhead is in for the touchdown. Waited for the signal, and they gave it to him from 7 yards out. Danny Woodhead.
Rivers over the middle, in the end zone. Touchdown, that's Antonio Gates.
From the 11. Rivers now rolling out, going to the end zone to Woodhead, and he caught it. Touchdown, San Diego. Is it the right call? Yes, it is. It's Green in stride. There he goes. Ladarius Green to the end zone for a touchdown. 60 yards. And again, no timeouts for the Chargers. As Rivers goes for the big ball to Ajira Tutu, and he has it for the touchdown.
Does anybody go up the field? Pretty tough for him to get over there. You can't expect safety help. There were 2 people running down the field, so that's Demps. He had to honor the inside receiver also. He anticipated, and now he has turned into a major weapon.
Rivers over the middle. Green wide open. Touchdown, San Diego. A bullet from Philip Rivers.
Will go. Ladarius Green. Ball perfectly thrown by Rivers.
Rivers on 3rd down and 3. Fires downfield. It's caught by Allen. And Keenan Allen is in for the touchdown. Rivers to the end zone. Touchdown. 2nd of the game for Keenan Allen. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Rivers to Woodhead. Touchdown.
They tried him a couple of times, and he didn't run the right routes. Rivers, crossing pattern, on the run, and there he is. Keenan Allen with a hurdle job to the end zone.
That's awesome.
Touchdown, San Diego. Eddie Royal in motion. Rivers going that way. Corner. Caught. Touchdown. Allen again. Wow.
Second and goal. Fires a touchdown, Keenan Allen.
And Rivers fires. Touchdown. The catch by Ladarius Green. Third down and goal. Woodhead remains in the backfield. Rivers takes a long look. He throws. Touchdown. Antonio Gates with his 4th touchdown of the season. Eddie Woodhead has come on for Chris Matthews, who limped off again. Here's Rivers firing. Touchdown. Eddie Royal.
As Rivers goes to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Keenan Allen. 1st and 10. To the end zone. To Allen, and did he break the play? Yes, he did. Touchdown, San Diego.
I think he reaches across and breaks the plane here at the last second. Yes. Boy, what a rookie.
Rivers firing. We do. Malcolm Floyd and the Chargers have taken the lead. Third and goal. To the end zone. Touchdown, Antonio Gates. Rivers in trouble. Lofts it into the corner. It is caught by Antonio Gates. We wait on the flag.
He changed the outcome of the game.
Rivers throws. And is it a touchdown? It is a touchdown by Antonio Gates. Oh, my goodness.
They're also doing it behind a backup center in Ornberger.
Eddie Royal on the comebacker, and he gets in for the touchdown. Eddie Royal with his first touchdown of the season, and the Chargers jump on the scoreboard first. Rivers, quick pass over the middle, caught, touchdown, San Diego. 2nd of the day for Eddie Royal. Rivers to the air again, Eddie Royal at the 20, inside the 10. Royal takes it in, a 47-yard score.
And that's the problem when you're a defense playing Philip Rivers. He always knows where the open guy is, and he can put the ball right on him.
1:09 to go, second quarter. Rivers looking deep, wide open is Royal. First down and more. Royal takes it in. Touchdown, Chargers. 43 yards. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. Rivers looking for Floyd in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, San Diego.
3rd and 3. Rivers lobbing one. Touchdown. Antonio Gates. Here comes the blitz. Rivers got rid of it. To the end zone. Caught by Antonio Gates. Quick pass. Oliver. Touchdown.
Into the nickel. Royal is in. Brown was at the side of Rivers, and they go deep for Royal. He has got it for a touchdown.
They've got a lot of black and silver helmets over there to cover him.
Inside, that is a Malcolm Floyd touchdown. The 2nd touchdown pass today for Philip Rivers, and Floyd brings it in. 3rd touchdown reception of the season. Gates to the bottom of your screen. It was deflected and on the ricochet, caught by Gates. Touchdown pass.
Out with a knee injury. 1st and goal. Rivers down end zone, wide open as San Diego gets on the board. 1st and tight end. They've gained 53 yards in 5 plays. Chargers have 1 timeout left. Rivers steps up. Throw it end zone. It is deflected and caught. Antonio Gates for the touchdown.
A drive that's lasted over 7 minutes. And there's the pass to Keenan Allen for his first touchdown of the season. Down 21. 4th and goal. Rivers to the end zone and a touchdown, and it's Gates.
Really surprised by the coverage that time.
The 68th time Rivers has found Gates for a touchdown. And there he is. Caught it for the touchdown, Antonio Gates.
From the 22. Raiders coming. Rivers taking a shot. Far side. It's caught by Floyd into the end zone for the touchdown. And how about that start from San Diego?
This season, across the league. Rivers pass, caught. Keenan Allen. Still going. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, San Diego.
On a 1st and 5 inside the 15. Rivers throws. End zone. Diving attempt. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. Philip Rivers delivers. He takes a shot on the play from Darian Stewart, but he finds Allen for the touchdown. Rivers. Comes it. Keenan Allen.
Touchdown.
Allen works his way in for the score.
Tremendous effort by Allen. Second touchdown of the day for him. This one as pretty as the first one.
It sets San Diego up with a 1st and goal. Rivers throw. Eddie Royal curls in for the touchdown. The San Diego Chargers are a point after away from going in front in Baltimore. 38 seconds to go.
Play clock at 2. They just do get it off on a 3rd and 7. And Rivers throwing and diving forward is Floyd. Touchdown.
Chargers trying to get back into this game.
Gates against T.J. Ward, one-on-one.
Play action, pass to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. Antonio Gates.
Shotgun on a 3rd and 10. Rivers lets it fly. A floater is caught. Touchdown. Eddie Royal. The Chargers on the board.
That was a fantastic throw by Philip Rivers. Got it over the head of Dante Johnson, who's standing at about the 5-yard line, thinking he's got an easy pick here. But watch as Rivers is going to float it over the top to Royal on the corner route. Beautiful throw.
9th play of the drive. 3rd and goal. Rivers to throw for it. He's got his man. Antonio Gates. Touchdown, Chargers. From the 21. Rivers pulls the trigger. Wide open. Touchdown, Antonio Gates. The Chargers have climbed back into it. 21-yard hookup. Rivers fires. Touchdown. Malcolm Floyd.
Rivers complete the
Flag is down.
on the field.
San Diego could be an extra point away from tying this one up.
Holding against the 49ers. And look at this bullet. Again, Rivers finding Floyd against Marcus Cromartie. And delivers once again.
And he's down closest to us on the bottom of the screen.
4-man rush. Crossing pattern. And into the end zone is Stevie Johnson. And all of a sudden the game is on in San Diego. Complete the pass. It goes for 21 yards. And now San Diego knocking on the door. And the door is kicked open. A touchdown. Ladarius Green.
Toss it underneath. Johnson turns it upfield. Johnson's got the angle. Touchdown. There's the Chargers record for Philip Rivers. He connects with Stevie Johnson. And Philip Rivers, the all-time leader in career touchdowns in San Diego football history. Rivers steps throws, deep ball, Floyd by himself, touchdown, Chargers. A rainbow delivery by Rivers, and a 40-yard hookup. 2nd and 10. Rivers in the pocket. Rivers delivers. It's Keenan Allen for the touchdown. Philip Rivers to Allen, and that quiets the crowd.
Longest active streak in the NFL right now, behind Eli Manning. Rivers taking a deep shot towards the end zone, and it is caught. Was he inbounds? Yes! Touchdown, Keenan Allen. Here comes the pressure. Rivers gets rid of it. End zone. Caught! Touchdown, Ladarius Green. What a job by Rivers to get rid of that. Play action. Wide open touchdown, John Phillips.
2nd and 6, Rivers. End zone. Number 100, Antonio Gates.
73 times. Gates at pay dirt with Philip Rivers. What a combination it's been.
Gates lone receiver to the left. Rivers looking that way. Going that way. Gates again. 101. Touchdown, San Diego.
Rivers pass. It is caught for the touchdown by Inman. From the 20. And here's the pass to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown by Ladarius Green.
Rivers gets rid of it to Green with room to run. Ladarius Green down the sideline. Touchdown, San Diego. For San Diego, it's 3rd and goal. Rivers to a wide open Woodhead. He walks it in for a Chargers touchdown. Rivers to Woodhead for the touchdown. 6 seconds remain.
2nd and goal. He's going in that direction. The pass complete for the touchdown. Malcolm Floyd, we have a penalty marker down. Rivers, end zone, leaping for the ball is Keenan Allen. Touchdown. Rivers going to go deep, wide open, has a man, complete. Malcolm Floyd to the 10, the 5, touchdown.
He's the one chasing off the backside, takes a shot. It's always good when you respond by the crowd. When you're laying on the ground, you can tell by the response of the crowd what goes on. And
Rivers, Woodhead, touchdown.
Rivers going end zone. It is caught. Inman for the Chargers touchdown. Rivers, 2nd and goal, slings it end zone, caught, touchdown Antonio Gates. Rivers steps up, puts a man under it, throws end zone, it's caught. It's Gates again for the touchdown. Under 5 minutes left in the 4th. Rivers going end zone, it is caught. Stevie Johnson for the Chargers touchdown.
Rivers looking for Danny Woodhead. He's got him, and he's in for the touchdown. Fans thought that was pass interference. 3rd and goal. Rivers on the run, moving right. Rivers fires low. Woodhead makes the catch. Touchdown. Quick pass to Woodhead, looking for his 4th, and he's got it. Touchdown number 4 for Danny Woodhead today.
Man coverage this time.
Open for the touchdown. It's Inman. Rivers in the pocket with heat to the end zone, and it is caught. What an effort. Antonio Gates out-battles KO for the football, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
Unbelievable. What a catch. Philip Rivers hangs in there. He's under pressure.
Here's Rivers looking down the field, wide open. He's got a man wide open. It's Williams. Somehow he got free in the secondary, and he jogs into the end zone to put the Chargers back in front. 80 yards. Rivers to Tyrell Williams.
First and goal at the 4. Rivers, wide open, Woodhead, touchdown.
Offset I formation. Hunter Henry is also in on the right side of the offensive line. Rivers looking to throw underneath, has Benjamin, and Benjamin into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. First and goal from the 3. Out of the shotgun, Rivers, quick slant to the near side. Antonio Gates lowers his shoulder into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. Play clock is down to 5. On third down, he steps up and dumps it off over the middle to Williams, and Williams has got some daylight. Inside the 15, crosses to the 10, and now bounces toward the goal line. Touchdown, San Diego!
Rivers, a hand signal. Let's see if he goes to him.
It looks like he is going to try to go for him. Benjamin has some space, and he caught the ball! Touchdown, San Diego! Rivers open, touchdown, San Diego! Hunter Henry! Rivers, 7 of 7 so far, open down the sideline. Dontrell Inman, touchdown Chargers. 8th play of this drive, off the play fake, Rivers to throw to the end zone. He has Williams, he's got it. Touchdown San Diego. A 29-yard pass play, and there's the jolt the Chargers were looking for today. Rivers looking right, dumps it off left. He has Gordon, and Gordon has some room, and he's going to coast it to the end zone. Touchdown San Diego. Gates, top of your screen. Rivers looks right, throws to the left side, touchdown, Hunter Henry. Benjamin in the backfield. Rivers looks to Gates. Gates has it into the end zone, touchdown, San Diego.
And keep giving him the football.
6 rushing, 1 receiving, and second and goal. End zone, and it is caught. It's Henry with the touchdown, the rookie from Arkansas.
All receivers out. Rivers throws, touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Rivers over the middle, complete, reaching for the end zone is Gates, and it's a touchdown. Play clock to 2. Got the snap. Rivers into the end zone. Oh, what a catch! What a catch by Travis Benjamin!
He stuck his left arm up and just made contact with the ball, just trying to knock it down.
5 in the secondary, 1st and 10 for Philip Rivers. They come off the left side. He's got his receiver. That's caught by Gates, and a touchdown. He beats Damian Stafford. 13-yard touchdown pass by Rivers on the game's opening drive. Rivers on 1st and goal, touchdown. Tyrell Williams.
Rivers, quick shot to the end zone and a touchdown. Rivers on the move again, throwing to the end zone, corner, caught, touchdown.
Ties John Elway for 8th all-time with 300 touchdown passes. Hunter Henry lined up 3 receivers to the right. Little high step going to the sidelines.
2 yards separate the totals of these 2 teams today. Rivers standing in, up the middle, got his man. 20, 10, touchdown Williams, Tyrell Williams.
Yeah, he's been terrific this year, Kevin, no question about it. 2nd and 8, another block by Barksdale. Oh, he's got his receiver. This is 6. Dontrell Inman. 52-yard touchdown pass. Rivers 11 of 12 throwing. To the end zone. Touchdown! What a strike! Tyrell Williams, 21-yard touchdown reception from Philip Rivers. Rivers offered him a lot of good advice, he said. Gordon is in. 1st and 10 to the end zone and scooped up. That is a touchdown! Hunter Henry.
Rivers looks everything over. He uses up the play clock. With time to throw, wide open. He completes it to Dontrell Inman. Cuts in, dives for the goal line. Touchdown! Derek Watt, the fullback, shifts back into the backfield. Off the play fake, all receivers out. Rivers going deep, up top for Tyrell Williams. Touchdown! 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Rivers throws for Hunter Henry. A touchdown! And the Chargers fake the draw. Rivers gets hit, throws to the end zone. The catch by Inman, and it's through the touchdown. He caught it at the pylon.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd and 8. Fires down the field. He's got his man. It is caught for the Chargers touchdown. It's Travis Benjamin. For Philip Rivers in this offense. Rivers on 1st and goal, throwing end zone. It is caught for the San Diego touchdown. It's Hunter Henry. Here's the play of the drive. 1st and goal, play action from Rivers. Has his man. It's Antonio Gates. Wide open for the San Diego touchdown. 2 tight ends for the Chargers. Sean McGrath and Henry. 3rd and goal. Rivers putting some air under it. It's caught. One-handed by Tyrell Williams.
Half the distance to the goal. Rivers throwing this side of the field to the end zone. Touchdown, Gates. If the numbers just keep growing and growing. Rivers and wide open at the goal line. Touchdown to Hunter Henry.
As we start the 2nd quarter, Rivers dumps it off to Gordon underneath, launching for the goal line and in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He's to the top of your screen.
You got man coverage on him.
Rivers instead will go to Keenan Allen for 6. And it's touchdown, Los Angeles. 4-man pressure, Rivers looking deep. Benjamin in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Rivers throwing into the end zone. Touchdown, Antonio Gates.
I mean, he's missing persons report right now on Hunter Henry.
Play fake. Rivers has time. Rivers going deep. And Rivers has a receiver, Tyrell Williams, and he'll score. And Rivers with time throws. And out of the end zone was Henry. They wanted to go to him, but he was well out of the end zone when he caught the pass. 1, 2. He dragged, you're right, he dragged the right foot, Dean. And he certainly maintained control.
Does he have control here? And it looks as though he does in both feet.
Rivers hooks a pass. Caught by Gordon for the touchdown. The Chargers are on the board. 15 of 32, but they're in a position to take the lead. Rivers off his back foot, throws to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Hunter Henry. Rivers delivers.
Look at this throw. Totally off balance, but that short, compact throwing motion pays off.
Trying to win their first game of the season. Rivers on 3rd and 9. Rivers connects. It's Gordon. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Chargers.
Perfect execution by Rivers and Gordon. Time to throw. It all adds up to a touchdown for the Chargers.
It's a 2nd down and goal. Rivers, Gordon with blockers ahead and an easy touchdown. Knifing his way in.
Bradley Roby, who's a former first-rounder as well.
Eckler in, 1st and goal. Eckler, touchdown, Chargers. Oh, look at, they got Benjamin. They got the 1st down, and they have probably got this ball game. Travis Benjamin, his 2nd touchdown.
Rivers fakes the handoff. Rivers throws. End zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Travis Benjamin on a go route.
Mike Williams at the top of your screen. Under a minute to go, 1st half. Rivers to Eckler. Eckler gets away, trying to tightrope down the sideline. He stayed in bounds. Touchdown, LA! Rivers, quick pass. Eckler again. He's got the first and more. Eckler at the 5, dives, and he's in for the touchdown. Austin Eckler, have a day, my friend. His second of the game.
Blitz, Rivers, catch made, end zone. Keenan Allen, touchdown, Chargers. Philip Rivers, Keenan Allen. Did he get in? Touchdown, Chargers.
Fourth sliding over as Eckler comes over in the area too. Third and goal. Rivers looks that way, looks for another option, and finds it for the touchdown to Hunter Henry.
Watch Henry, another back shoulder. He's covered, but he throws him to the other side where the defender isn't. He looks over there, comes right back to Henry and throws him open, all within rhythm.
Allen, his top target, has 8 grabs for 98. Here's a first down throw. First down throw, and it's caught, plucked out of the air by Tyrell Williams.
Watch this, just up the sideline, and the ball's perfectly over his head. That's exactly where you want to throw that, where he can just go right over his head and slide over here to the left line.
Eckler's been big in the passing game the last few weeks. Looking the other way, though, the pass. Back to Allen, and no Cowboys able to stand up as Allen weaves past them all for the touchdown. What an effort by Keenan Allen.
Watch for Rivers drifting to his right, trying to hit Allen out of the slot.
Loss of 4 pushes him back to the 7. Rivers slinging it, end zone wide open is Allen for the touchdown.
Rivers working out of the gun. Rivers fires, complete. Hunter Henry, touchdown Chargers. Russell Okung is back in there at left tackle for Los Angeles. Rivers, great protection. Rivers, deep shot, separation. Tyrell Williams. Williams has got the angle. He's gone. Touchdown Chargers. Philip Rivers on the money for 75 yards.
Eckler in the backfield. Rivers going for the end zone. Got a man. Touchdown. Antonio Gates.
Rivers rifles. Touchdown. Antonio Gates.
Rivers today, 9 of 14. Crumbling pocket goes. Got him wide open. Tyrell Williams. 56-yard touchdown.
Can run it here if you like. Just throws that one away.
And caught for the touchdown!
Maybe not.
Allen beats Carey in the corner. What a throw by Rivers!
Watch this throw by Rivers. I mean, he puts it in the only possible place he can for Keenan Allen. There's the 1 foot, there's the 2nd foot. He drags the back foot. Great concentration.
They have 5 in their secondary, and that's what Rivers will look into and go. He's got Benjamin. There he goes. Another long touchdown pass. Travis Benjamin, 62 yards. What a day for Rivers. 354 yards through the air.
Keep the Chargers out of the end zone. Rivers floats it up. It's caught. Eckler. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Motion man is Allen. Floater. Caught by Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. First and goal. Rivers. Buying time. Rivers to the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Tyrell Williams.
On second down. Rivers to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Has not had a ball thrown to him. Haven't had to throw to him yet.
Rivers to throw. Looks to the near side. It's Gordon again. Second touchdown of the day.
That's a one-on-one matchup. Wouldn't be surprised.
They zip it to the outside, and it is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Man, Melvin Gordon Gordon again.
To Melvin Gordon, what a great throw and a heck of a catch.
The motion man, Derek Watt in the backfield. Rivers, deep shot from Rivers, over the shoulder. Mike Williams, what a grab! Touchdown, Chargers!
With the ball securely in his possession. How about this throw? Take that, Marcus Peters. Gates.
Gordon shifts to the backfield. Out of the gun. Rivers looking for it all. Caught, extending. Mike Williams, touchdown, Chargers!
Melvin Gordon at the bottom of your screen. Rivers looking his way. Now shakes him off and a wide open Gates for the touchdown. First of the season for Antonio Gates in the first half. Inside a minute to go. 3rd and 4. Rivers taking a shot deep down the field. Caught! Touchdown! Eckler! Rivers to Gordon at the 2. Gordon spins in for the score. Touchdown, LA.
Rivers almost lost control. Instead recovers, gives it to Eckler, and Eckler's on the move. 20, 10, touchdown. This drive, 6 minutes and 15 seconds so far. Rivers throws it back. This is Virgil Green. Green looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
44-yard completion to Williams. Once again, play action from Rivers. All day to throw. He's throwing towards the end zone, and it is... Who's got it? Williams, the intended receiver, and they say touchdown. Corner blitz. So you have Williams one-on-one with the safety, and great recovery. You've got 3 Cleveland Brown defenders, 3 people with hands on the ball, and the strong hands of Williams. Rivers could be a free play, fires end zone. It is caught. Tyrell Williams for the Chargers touchdown.
Philip Rivers going to throw it on first down. They're going to go deep down the sideline. Got his man open and he hits him. This is Tyrell Williams for 75 yards and a touchdown.
380.
Rivers, deep drop this time. Deep pass, wide open to the 15, the 10, the 5. Mike Williams with the touchdown. 55 yards.
This is the second long touchdown pass of the day for the LA Chargers, and both times it was a matter of peeking back into the backfield, looking at the out route. You can see the safety looks at Gates, as you just mentioned, Coach.
Rivers and caught. Williams, touchdown! What a grab! 2nd down and 10. And to the sideline, he's got the wide receiver Mike Williams breaking the tackle and takes it in. And that is a no signal given. It's a touchdown. And he broke a tackle on the sideline at Trey Flowers.
He's got time. He's got the man. He's got the touchdown. Keenan Allen. You said earlier. Showing blitz from the secondary, and here they come, and they get it out to Gordon, and Gordon breaks the tackle. He'll have a first down. He's got a head of steam, and Gordon is going to outrace everybody to the end zone for the touchdown. 66 yards.
Allen, the motion man. Rivers, pump. Rivers pulls the trigger, floats it in for the touchdown. Keenan Allen. Chargers back in front. And a souvenir. And Allen will wear the belt. Shotgun for Rivers. Rivers hooks a pass. End zone. Touchdown. Antonio Gates. One of the all-time great connections. Rivers to Gates.
Has not thrown an incompletion yet. Pressure coming. Way back in the end zone. Touchdown. Mike Williams. Leaping into the air. Got to be careful without a timeout. Rivers, end zone. Mike Williams, touchdown.
This is awesome by Mike Williams if this is legit. Back shoulder, high, goes up, possession, 2 down. Did he get that inside the paint?
Ken Wisenhunt looking on. Rivers with time. End zone. Completion and a touchdown. Keenan Allen on the receiving end of a record-tying completion from Philip Rivers. 25 for 25.
He's in the backfield. You got movement up front. Everybody thought it was a false start. The pass is deep downfield. Travis Benjamin for the touchdown, and everybody in the stadium wants to know. 2nd down and 3 from the 10. Rivers fires and into traffic and deflected and caught by Allen for the touchdown.
On 1st down. Rivers going for the end zone, has a man open. It is caught for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. A blitz coming, and the pass is up, and a catch by Mike Williams for the touchdown. Rivers, pass is caught for the touchdown by Williams. Puts 2 fingers up as if they are going to go for the win.
2 3rd down conversion attempts. 1st and goal. Fake handoff, Rivers to the end zone. It's Williams for the touchdown. Number 10 for Williams on the season.
It minimizes what New England can do on 3rd down.
Play action. Rivers steps up. Heaves it downfield. Wide open. That's a touchdown. Keenan Allen got behind everybody. And Rivers finds him from 43 yards out.
What do you think? Just power football right on this side and follow him in?
I would think that's it. Up going up top to Ingram. I'm sorry. To the tight end, Virgil Green. Drops back, goes to the end zone. And how fitting. It's Gates.
On 2nd and goal, Rivers roll, throw, touchdown, Austin Eckler. 3rd and 13. Rivers steps up, throwing inside the 5, caught, touchdown, Keenan Allen.
Of buying time. Watch as the pocket collapses. Rivers steps up to buy time. He throws this ball. There's 2 defenders and only Keenan Allen. Talking to Rivers about him, he said he just provides such a weapon because he has so much range and where he can throw him the football.
Quick flip for Eckler. Eckler inside his blocks. 40, 35, still on his feet and gonna go the rest of the way.
Chargers trying to bang it in. A week after their offense was so ragged in Detroit. Rivers to the end zone. It is caught. Allen for the Chargers touchdown. That's Derek Watt in motion. Rivers under duress over the middle. Allen breaking a tackle, and he will launch into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it doesn't look like any tight ends. That's Pope in motion. Rivers pumps to his left. I think he wanted to go to Pope. Nothing's there. Rivers underneath. He has Pope at the 7, and he dances into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Look at Philip Rivers. Rivers asks for Eckler to come in motion. Rivers steps up, throws on the run, has Eckler on the near sideline. Eckler breaks a tackle toward the pylon. Touchdown, Chargers. With 43 seconds left here in the 1st half.
And Rivers throws, and that will be incomplete, out of bounds. Hunter Henry was trying to collect it. Now the officials will converse and see what it is. And now the other official comes in and says touchdown from the 11. Rivers to the end zone. That's caught for the touchdown. Hunter Henry
at fullback. Rivers. He'll flip it to the wide open Gordon for the touchdown. We approach 5 minutes to play in the 4th. Rivers will take a deep shot. Separation. Caught by Austin Eckler for the touchdown. Quick strike. LA.
Rivers right on target.
41-yard touchdown for the Chargers.
A little hitch route and then down the sideline.
The Los Angeles Chargers, both teams have struggled in the red zone. They're going to throw it after faking it to Eckler. They put it in his hands, and he will find the end zone for a touchdown. So Austin Eckler.
3rd down and goal. Rivers throws wide open for the touchdown. Is the big tight end Hunter Henry. Rivers throws, pass caught, touchdown, flag is down. And in for the score is Keenan Allen.
Rivers to Eckler, he's wide open, inside the 20, Eckler to the end zone, and he is in for the score. The Colorado native. And another tight one here on the road in Denver. Rivers fires, he's got a wide open man, Keenan Allen will take it in, touchdown!
Justin Jackson checks in as a running back for the first time, and Rivers is going to throw, and wide open is Hunter Henry, and he'll be in for the touchdown. 3rd down and 10. Pressure coming in quickly, but the pass to Eckler, and here is Eckler. Eckler to midfield. And Eckler is going to score.
Watch the hit, takes a hit, and I love this about Philip Rivers. Go ahead. Yannick helps him up, and then he starts talking trash to him. Like, I don't know if you know this, but it's my 38th birthday, and I just threw a long touchdown.
Rivers has time, and going deep, and the pass, is it caught?
Are you kidding me?
Touchdown.
And there's Philip Rivers. He gets the one-on-one on the outside. It's covered, but he says, you know what? There is no coverage for the perfect throw, and I'm just going to go ahead and make it. Look at the catch radius by Mike Williams.
This Minnesota defense does not allow many rushing touchdowns. 3rd and goal. Rivers to the end zone. Caught by Mike Williams for the touchdown.
3rd down and 10. Pepkins the block on Clark to the end zone. That's grabbed. Allen, touchdown. What a catch. Rivers, Hunter Henry, and diving for a touchdown. He's in. The tight end, Hunter Henry. Quarterback Philip Rivers, who has thrown 2 touchdown passes today. Number 396 and 397.